Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Teen Titans issue number 36. This was a fun book. The cover is, it's like, I really love this front cover. The inside doesn't really do a whole lot though. It's like, okay, yeah, I guess, whatever, you expect that. But no, I love the way that Crush is drawn in this. Kudos, super kudos on the art on this. Wow, good. I'm going to tell you 5 things about this comic book after we talk about who made the book. So we've got writer Adam Glass, artist Bernard Chang, colorist Marcelo Maiolo, and letters Rob Lay. Cover by Dan Mora and Alex Garner doing the variant cover. So let's talk about number 1 on this list. Lobo makes Crush a murderer. Yeah, that's actually a really big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's just a kid. You know what I'm saying? She's young. I don't know. What is she, like 18? I hope so, because she's drawn really good looking. I'm just going to point that out. Anyway, like, she's really young. And to make her into a murderer like that through mind control, that is fuss, dude. Wow. Wow. Like, the stories that Glass can write now, like the punishment that she's got to go through, punishing herself for all of this. Oh, man, this is going to be something else. I can't wait to see where he's going to go with this. Let's talk about number 2 on this list. Apparently, Roundhouse can now just be a murderer, and it's okay. Or he could just, he could just be good now, basically. All the crap that he's done, and I wouldn't call it murdering Jin, but like, to trap her for eternity potentially, like, that's probably worse than murder. I mean, like, dude, this guy. But he's still manipulative, all right? You can still see it in the things that he's saying and whatnot. Look, he's not been forgiven, but it almost feels like he's on that path where he thinks that he's going to be forgiven. Maybe it's because he's so manipulative. Maybe it's just because he's purely delusional. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm hoping that they don't turn around and make him a good guy at some point. I really do hope that they just keep him the way that he is, that he's actually a bad guy. That he's just going to gaslight these guys. He's going to screw with them. He's really good with psychology, better than a lot of us think. Maybe just make him flat out genius level, because like, this is a character right now with what he's done. He should not be forgiven. He should not be redeemed. He should stay on the path of being a bad guy. And since he's already been on the inside, imagine if he actually teamed up with Deathstroke at some point. Man, different version of the Judas contract. Am I right? Am I right? Let's talk about number 3 on this list. 081268. Yeah, look it up. Have a whole lot of conspiratorial fun. The number is given in this book, and I looked it up just like, hey, maybe it's a spoiler. I was like, maybe it's a date. I don't know exactly what it is, but let me tell you something. You can have some fun looking it up. All right, let's get to about number 4 on this list. This book is very aware of the other books in the DC universe, probably more than any other book that came out this week, including event books. This book genuinely pays attention to everything else that's going around, all right? Like, this book, it was almost like it was written by Joshua Williamson, because there's the references to what's going on with the Flash. And it was referenced earlier also in the previous issue. I love that there's so many references. Like, it's very, like I said, just basically plain and simple. It's aware of the other books, and I love that. And it does give the notations. It does. Let's talk about number 5 on this list, and that is the other's identity revealed in the next issue. That kills me, man. So the other is in this book, and it's like, we're finally going to figure out who he is, right? Next issue. Nope, not this one. Sorry. Wait a little while. You'll see. Man, hate when they do that. Like, do you really have to amp this book up any more than we're already amped for it? This is one of the best books on the shelf right now. And I already can't wait to read each issue. Every time I see it's like, ooh, the new Teen Titans is up on the, up on the shelves. I'm going to get me the Teen Titans. Now instead I'm like, finally, I can see who the other is. Anyway. And the funny thing is, it hasn't even been built up that big of a deal, like over in Amazing Spider-Man, Kindred, right? It's just, here's this character. Do you want to know who he is? Do you? Do you? Do you? Yes, I do. Please stop poking me. So next week, or next issue, we'll see. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.